Hey my lovely friends on YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be a Indian clothing haul, or rather an ethnic haul. So there's some clothing and there's some jewelry, and I actually filmed this many times before, so if you see me in a different sort of piece of clothing and with a different look, it's the one that I filmed earlier. Long story short, for this video I actually planned on filming it when I actually hauled all my clothing, which was actually way before Diwali or Deepavali, and then I wanted to upload it for Deepavali, but then I didn't celebrate Deepavali for personal reasons, so I didn't actually even have time to upload that video. But after Deepavali, a lot of the Indian wedding season started, so I thought it would be useful for those of you who are actually planning on buying things for wedding guest looks, and I will put all links down below to all the people that I bought the products from. These are all Singapore based sellers, so you can find the stuff online. Not a lot of stuff, but enjoy! First up, I've got something. It's actually based off of Manish Malhotra's Saree, which came out I think quite some time ago, maybe 3 or 4 years back, I don't know. But basically I will show you what it looks like. And it's a pink material, it's sort of soft chiffon, and the border is a nice sequin gold. This one that I bought is a replica and it's pretty affordable, so as you can tell the quality isn't like, super amazing, and it's like in the real one, obviously this part is more luxe, there's more sort of stonework, and it's just much more luxurious. But this one is really pretty as well, and I kind of like the idea of that design of Saree. But to be very frankly speaking, how many times a year do you wear a really expensive jewel crusted saree? I would not, so I'm quite happy with this kind of thing. So this is actually supposed to be the bottom, so you would see this part like that at the bottom, okay? And the one that goes over your shoulder with the pallu is actually this part. It's a netted material, and it goes over like that. So really nice. Don't worry, I will show you what it's like on. And it's a net, so pretty modern. I think it's really my aesthetic. I like net sarees and chiffon sarees a lot compared to silks. And I mean, I do like silks, but there's a time and place for everything, and for something modern and for something comfortable to wear, I prefer nets. And yeah, that's mainly my aesthetic. I prefer nets. This is the blouse piece. It's all blue, a dark navy blue. I think the real material was a velvet, if I'm not wrong. The saree is simple, but the colors are beautiful, and I think it's just really easy to pair with many different types of blouses, and you can get different looks every time, and just very simple but elegant. I paired this with the gold blouse, the sequin one that I showed you in my last saree video. So that was that. Really affordable as well. Next one I'm going to talk about. This one is based off of Sabyasachi, and it's a replica saree as well. I hate my hair right now, it looks so horrible. The saree is actually a replica, and I've got two of the same type. Now I follow Sabyasachi on Instagram, so I kind of know like all the things that he has put out, at least for his photo shoots, and also I know which saree is based on what. And I've got two versions of the saree, and Sabyasachi also has two versions. It's basically this net saree right here, and this is the border. This is what the border looks like, which is pretty nice, right? And the blouse piece is different. Blouse piece is right here. It looks like that. So it's got a really nice design. I actually like the way the Sabyasachi actually styled the saree. It was actually a high neck blouse with this same sort of pattern. Obviously the materials he used are much more luxe, much more expensive, and probably better quality, but this one is, they say, about Bhagalpuri silk. I believe this is like raw silk. I don't know if it's the same thing, because obviously I don't know much about silks and stuff. But I love that they kept the authenticity of the design. So although it's obviously not the original, it's quite similar and quite beautiful. They actually based this design off of one of the actresses who wore the sari, and I don't really like the way she wore it. I remember when I saw it, I was like, oh, I prefer how they sort of shot they did the photo shoot with the high neck and really regal looking and very formal looking. The way she wore it, it makes sense. I suppose it's much more user friendly, like, because if you have something up to here, it can be really suffocating or it could be really warm. Whereas if you have a neckline that's sort of round, you kind of can move about easier as well. So that's basically it. It also comes with a light green petticoat, which is like this, and this will come underneath. Sorry for the lighting, but let's just take a look. The sari is actually really quite nice, and the blouse is something I like a lot. I just used a regular green blouse that I already had, and I put the material on top for you guys to get an idea of what it looks like. I actually like it very much when it's folded, and I also like to have the blouse longer. I think that would be nice. Now the same version I have in red, but the design of the blouse is different. Now when I first saw these designs, although the green looked really beautiful, my eye went straight to the red because I don't pull off greens very well, so it was a risk that I got this green, and I don't really know whether I will actually use it because I'm not a green fan, and looking at it, I think I look better in the red version. So this is the red version. This is the net that you put on top like that, and the design as well. Beautiful design. And the blouse piece is the showstopper here. Actually no, it's not the showstopper, but it's definitely one of the more beautiful things. And as you can see, again, the embroidery is in gold and the leaves are different. It's a different style, probably a different style from the original. The green one actually follows the style of the original, but this one's different, and I like that about it because I think it's more unlikely to find this kind of design than the other one, which I think a lot of shops actually sell that one because it was worn by an actress and quite popularized. But it really depends. You need to like green for that sari, but the dark green is beautiful though. So yeah, this is the blouse, and I think it's just really beautiful. I love the nets. Look at that. I seriously cannot get over the net material. Yeah, so those are all the saris that I have to show you. I have not made blouses for them because of my last fiasco with the tailor. I kind of need time to figure out which place is good to actually make good blouses, and currently I've just been using blouses I already have. I also have a top which I will talk about because I cannot find it right now, so I will use my old clip and you guys can hear about it. I got a kurti. Do you call this a kurti or something? It's basically a top that you wear, but this is it. And basically same color concept. It's a darker pink though, a bit more fuchsia, and this is the pattern, and it comes all the way down to this part, which is quite nice because we couldn't try it on. This was sort of sold at just a stall. I mean, when I looked at it, it looked really pretty, but after buying it, I realized I don't like it that much, but it could work. Yeah, this is it. It comes kind of over here. It doesn't go full sleeved, so I thought I would have to change my clothing size, but this store comes every like 4 weeks and something, and I don't have the time to go back to that same area, so I guess I won't be changing it. But yeah, if this was a longer sleeve, it would be good. On my body, the rest of it fits really well. It's really good. So for the clothes, that's it. Now I'm going to go on to jewellery. I bought quite some jewellery. Not a lot, but I think it's okay, a good amount. And I've never really bought that many pieces of Indian jewellery before, so let's take a look. So this was one of my first purchases. I bought most of my jewellery from the same person, and it's also an online store. This is it. It's like, I don't know what the terms are for all of these jewellery because I don't wear Indian jewellery much, but this is basically what it looks like. Okay, something like that. It's really beautiful because I've never gotten any chain that looks like this, and the gold color is quite close to real gold, and then it's got these like kundan type of designs, and then there's beautiful stones as well. So, and you can also use this string part to tighten and loosen it as you wish. This came with the set, so these earrings come in the set of that one. So same kundan with white stones, and then gold jumki or jumka or whatever you'd call it. In the Indian version we say jimki. So basically this one, there's a dangly bit right there as well. Next up, I got this necklace, which is so South Indian. It's a little bit different from what I imagined. I didn't expect that this one would be so rigid. I don't know what I was expecting, to be very honest, but this is what it looks like. Ooh. I can tighten this so that it looks a bit more like a choker, and yeah, it looks like that. But basically this is the design. It's all gold, and it has this part as a pendant with this dangly bit, and then over here are all sort of gold colored pearls, and this would be a very traditional look, to be honest. I did not realize it, but it's really traditional. And this came with some earrings. They would look like that. So basically same pattern as the pendant part of the chain. So they've got the gold stones instead of white stones, and the dangly bit at the bottom, and there's a sort of fan shape, which is quite nice. If you have long hair, you know, this can still be seen under your long hair, so that's quite nice. They are kind of heavy, but not as heavy as some other things I've worn with. And then got another necklace set. This one's a bit hard to take off. I think this was meant for someone who's like really small, because oh yeah, that was hard to take. I've got another set, but before that I wanted to show you some other earrings I bought. Now this has a similar pattern to the first one I showed you, and this one my mother-in-law bought me some time ago. It's not like a recent buy or anything, but it was at some Indian Expo or something like that, and actually she bought it for herself, but she was like, if you want anything you can take it, and then she more or less gave this to me, even though I said no, I don't, no, it's okay. But it's a reddish, maroonish, pinkish color, which I cannot describe, but the pattern is like a fan shape, as you saw as well, a bit more diamond shaped for both sides, and the white stones, so it can go with a lot of Indian clothing, because most Indian clothing is similar to this. This is another earring which I got. This one's from Malaysia, and it looks like that. With all of these Indian earrings, you know, it's really important that you have big ear holes, and I had to wear one of those things that make your ear holes bigger before any of these could fit me, because my ear holes are pretty normal size. So look at that, it is just like so pretty when it bounces like that. It's all gold metal. So yep. And finally, ooh, it's this set. Finally, it's this set. Out of all of the sets, this is the more affordable set, but I like this set quite a lot. Because, you know, sometimes when you have expectations for something, you have great expectations for something, when it turns out to not be what you want, you kind of get disappointed, and you kind of don't like that thing much. Whereas for this, I didn't have much expectation, because like the first few things I got, I was like, oh, it's not really what I expected, but let's just see what this is like. And when I got this one, I was quite happy. This is it. This is a chain which I think you can take out, but I don't want to risk it because it might be difficult to... Okay, I got it out. This is a pendant, basically, and if I had any other gold chain, I probably could put it in. And let's look at the pendant first, because this is basically the whole pattern. All gold and very flowery pattern, and it's like a jimki, which I don't have much of these kinds of earrings because I never wore Indian jewelry much. I'm only recently getting into it, and if you look at it, the designs are really beautiful. I don't know if I can do a close-up or not, but I like these white pearls jangling like that. And this is the gold chain, which is pretty cool. It looks pretty legit, which I'm always happy to have, like legit looking stuff. It's really yellow gold. It's very similar to like Indian gold. Okay, so I got it back in. And then let's put this on. Unlike the other two, this one is a hook type, which I prefer. Let's pretend that this fits. Okay, I have no idea, but it can go higher. No, actually it can't go higher. It goes to the normal length, which is like that, and I think it's quite pretty. It came with the exact same patterned earring right there. I think that's beautiful. It's very similar to what Deepika Padukone had, if I'm not wrong. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching, and happy marriage season, and happy marriage to all of you who are getting married. See you guys. Bye. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Bye.